YouTubers. I'm back and my world's still turning. So, clearly, if you're here and you're seeing this, you're tuning in to maybe your first, or maybe you saw my first disaster of a video this week. And if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe, won't you? And if you're feeling froggy, leave some comments. I will try to reply to every comment I get. Given I haven't had any so far, haven't had to reply to any, but who knows? I might get some and I might reply. I will reply if there's not a butt ton of them, but given that this is my second video on this channel, I doubt there's going to be a butt ton of them. But anyway, if you're feeling froggy, hit the little bell notification down there and it'll notify you every time I upload if you find me interesting. Like I had said in my first video, I never know what my stuff's going to be about, but I've been leaving little hints on my Instagram, which if you want to follow me there, it's the same as here, Fan of April on Instagram. So today we're doing a hardware review. I've had this for some time. In fact, I saw this on Mountain Vapor's channel, which is Ryan Hall TV, and I fell in love with it because my child is just now 9 months old, so she's going to be walking soon. She's going to be into everything. So sadly, I do believe my big girl vape, my Sincero, which I love so much, still got some of that Cloud Kiss in it. But that's not what we're reviewing today. Nope, we are reviewing something, like I said, I saw on Ryan Hall TV, that I thought it could possibly be childproof. BAM! The Artery Pal 2, a Tony B project, okay? If you don't know who Tony B is, he's here on YouTube. Check him out, okay? Let's get into this. And also, the box will tell you Artery Vapor Official is on Facebook and Instagram. Go check them out too, because clearly this is the Artery Pal 2, so obviously there was an Artery Pal 1. They come in purple, black, red, and gunmetal gray. I got, are we surprised, purple. Because, well, purple. Most of my stuff is purple and green. Those are my favorite colors. This sucker comes with a certificate that says it passed quality assurance. It comes with some little O-rings and a little port plug, extra coil. There should be a coil installed in your pod, which they've recently come out with new pods that are cleared. These are black. I prefer the black, even though it's hard to see to fill them up. And they also have a micro USB charger that, honestly, let's just really look at this thing. What do you even plug this up to? I just used the one I charge my cell phone with. Yes, Android user. Anyway, and it also comes with your little instruction booklet that talks about the light indicators. Yes, this is light indication that tells you your battery power. Blue is between 50 and 100%, and then it'll turn purple, and that's anywhere from 15 to 50%, and red is anywhere from 5 to 15%. I don't ever personally let this thing get to red. I've had it a while, like, if I remember right, since February, Valentine's Day. Woo! We got them on sale at the time from My Freedom Smokes, but that's not the point. It also tells you everything you need to know. It'll tell you that this is made from aluminum alloy. The dimensions are 83 by 43 by 17 millimeters. The colors they come in, the output voltage is 3.2 to 4.2. Your battery capacity is 1,000 mAh. Your e-juice capacity is 3 mil to 2 mil. So they do have EU compliant pods, which, you know, for our EU vapors, that's great. But in the land of big old US of A, you can have a Mason Dunk tank that you tote around 10 mils with. It's whatever. And let's dive on in and I'll show you what this thing looks like, feels like, show you a little bit about it. First of all, it's light. It is very, very light, which I like. It's It's small, like, what am I vaping on? You can't see, you don't know. The battery door is magnetic. These little magnets on here are strong. I've stuck this sucker on my refrigerator while I was cleaning the kitchen. Oh yeah, it's been done. So the battery door is just boom, and it's got a little hinge at the bottom. Right there. You slide your nail and pop up, and boom, door's off. Boom, you see that pod? Yes, that is a pod. But usually with a pod like a JUUL, which I do not endorse those. So I'm not going to be like, hey, if you like the JUUL, don't watch my channel. But I personally don't endorse those. I don't. And it's not because they're a bad vape. I've never actually vaped or jeweled, as these kids are calling it these days. I think they're giving vaping a bad rep. So I don't personally care for them. But this little pod comes out, boom, just like this. And down here at the bottom, if you look in here, you see, what is that? That is a coil, folks. There's a coil in there. You can change this coil. You don't have to buy a new pod. You just refill it. That's what I was telling you earlier about what was in the box with the O-rings and the little adapter filler. Because when if this little thing breaks off, comes off, it comes with another one, which is great. You don't have to take it off. It just pops off like this, and you fill it and just slide it back down on there like so. It also has airflow control, which I like. It's got this mouthpiece does not come off. Does not come off. I personally wish I could put like a normal drip tip on there, but that's me. That's one of my cons with it. Another one is I really wish it had more airflow, because, well, I'm an airflow gal. I like some airflow, but it's nice. These little gold things are where this makes contact with the battery to make the vape happen, and you just kind of put it over the hole and slide it in just like that, and pop the battery door back on just as pretty as you please, and take a vape. And if you're used to smoking cigarettes, this is a perfect device for you, okay? If you're a cigarette smoker, this is a perfect device for you. The draw is tight, but it's not that cloud chucking vape. This is literally a mouth to lung device, not a direct lung device. I'm pretty sure you could direct lung this, but it might hurt. And vaping is not supposed to hurt. However, it can, but it's not supposed to, okay? So if it hurts, you're doing something wrong. But 5 buttons, 5 clicks on and off. Right now, mine's at purple. It's pretty good. It's taken a few beatings. I've dropped it a few times. It's been knocked out of my hand a few times. In fact, my husband knocked it out of my hand and it landed on concrete outside of our car near our apartment. And it didn't really scratch it up. It did have like this little notch come out of it right there. But other than that, this thing is taking a beating. I could chuck it down in my purse, whatever. It's good. Like when you're just dying and you need some nick, this is what you do right here. The only thing I have with it is, if you look, you see the hole where the vapor comes up into your mouth. You can see like there's these little tray areas right here on either side of the actual tube in which the vapor travels up. I've noticed if you pull on it too hard, like you take a drag that's too hard, juice will collect in these little areas. And personally, yes, I vape good juice. I like the way juice tastes when I'm vaping it, not when it gets on my lips and in my mouth and then I just feel like there's oil in my mouth that I can't. That's gross. But those are the only cons with it, and that's just me being nitpicky. Other than that, I love this. This is a great thing. This is like baby-proof vape. Because I can stick it up on the fridge. I don't know if the company would advise you to, but I can take the battery door off, stick them both up on the fridge, and my kid can't get to them, knock them off, mess it up. Unlike this, my kid can knock this off, mess it up, break it, and then I have to order more glass and wait forever. So, if you're thinking you're a mom, you're a young parent, you vape, or you're expecting a child and you vape, and you are worried about your precious vape collection, because let's face it, girls and guys, this is your hobby. If you like to vape, there's always new stuff coming out. You're always wanting to try it. And it can be expensive. Your costs can add up. You just don't want some tiny human destroying everything. So if you want a daily driver that I've kind of noticed, I can throw it around. It's light. I can drop it. Still in one piece. Still vapes. Ooh, it did that oil thing I was telling you about on my lips. See? Ugh. But, basically, it's good for people who have children, honestly. And I don't know if Tony B was thinking about that. I don't know if he has children. I've personally never watched any of his videos. But if that's what he was thinking about when he made this, he was thinking right. But go out and get you one of these. This is not sponsored. We purchased this ourselves. I thought I'd give y'all a rundown on it. It's a really good little device. I like it. And with that, I'm going to put the sucker in the box after I take a vape. Deuces.